since the silly software decided just, oh no, as I was setting it up, he just went, no, you're not allowed. I tried I keep getting emails. I tried scheduling it, so it would sort of be ready 4/7, but again, what am I using? Stream Hub or Streamlabs, whatever it is. Streamlabs just wasn't having it, so I thought, right, I'm gonna have to basically play it on the dot. And then I wrote out all my titles and my descriptions and all that. It failed, so then I had to spend another minute rewriting it, which is annoying, but no matter. We're here now with a brand spanking new series, where a sketchbook I got a while ago, an A5 one. This drawing here is something that I played about with a few days ago, where I really enjoy just mucking about. No planning, no cheat sheets or anything like that. It's just pick it up and draw. Inspired a lot by that drawing and this one, because that was the first proper drawing I did in here, and that was pretty much picking up and drawing, so I thought I'll do the same again. So I currently have no viewers, which is standard at the minute, but I just figure if I keep streaming consistently, if I keep putting out content, then eventually and hopefully my viewer base and subscribe base will grow. But this is just for me, just to chill out. I figured a Monday's one of the best days to do this kind of drawing, because after the weekend I'm not fully with it. That's why I thought I'd set up 2 live stream sessions on a Monday, just to play about, draw, chuck out some ideas. It's a bit more relaxed, just to see what I can come up with. Sometimes I try and be a bit too, what's the word? Calculating, is that the word? Or yeah, a bit too sort of precise, a bit too mathematical. I don't know what the word is. With drawings, like I'm trying to sort of get an exact shape, you know, the lines be ultra accurate. I've improved on that a little bit though in my most recent drawings. Whereas this one, there's no idea, no planning, no sort of scribbles or anything that I'm drawing inspiration from. It's just open the book, everything's completely random, more relaxed, off the cuff. See what happens. That's basically the idea. Just messing about with different ways to draw. There's no set time, there's no slot. I'll just make sure I start it at 7 o'clock every day. Not every day, every Monday, and I'll do one on Try and get 2 of these out a week. Do one on Wednesday as well, maybe. Since Wednesday's a busy day in IRL. No, this Wednesday won't be, but my normal Wednesdays are quite busy. I do have plans in the future to sort of get pieces drawn out and framed and all that kind of stuff, like on a canvas maybe. Or in a frame, yeah, just like maybe a print in a bit of paper on a sort of quality bit of paper, something like that. On a canvas, but I've got a load of Posca pens, those paint pens that I know graffiti artists use. Well, and they use a lot on canvases as well. I wouldn't mind playing about with them. I bought a load of canvases, I say a load, I bought like 2 or 3 just to play about with. But I don't want to just sort of randomly waste a canvas and sort of draw nonsense on them. I wouldn't mind sort of having an idea of what I wanted to draw. But that's not the purpose of this one. This is just go mad, experiment, play around. But a few reasons I got inspired to do this. One was the fact that I had this sketchbook and I'd stopped drawing in it. I didn't really know how to use it. At first I treated it, because it was like the first sketchbook I bought for this kind of these types of drawings that I'm doing. And I kind of treated it quite really preciously. And then over time the drawings got a bit rougher and I thought, nah, I don't like this sketchbook anymore because the drawings in it aren't up to snuff, so I got a new sketchbook. But the paper in it's really nice. And I thought, well, it's just a shame to leave it around collecting dust. I thought I'll not use it for the same purpose as my bigger sort of scrapbooks, if you like. What would be the point? So I thought, why not use it for a series? You know, if you're going to start documenting everything you draw in, you may as well try and find something different to do with it. So the last one, this drawing here, I got 59 out of it, 59 views so far. I was like, well, hey, that's quite a lot for me. We'll see if this one goes anywhere. I think at this point I can't really concern myself with focusing on getting loads of eyes on it. I don't think it's worth worrying about. It's just setting up more of a schedule for myself to just keep my work a bit more consistent. God knows I need help being consistent and organised in my real life, so I figure this is a good place to start. If I can organise this to any degree, then maybe it'll help IRL, you never know. Got no idea what this is going to be. I think one of the reasons I enjoy doing this kind of drawing is I don't have to really sort of think about, oh, I need to make it look like this, or it needs to be something really specific. It's just, no, draw what you feel kind of thing. I think because I've had trouble with sort of consistently putting work out in the past as well. Like there'll be like a week will go by or 2 weeks will go by because I've not been motivated or something's come up and I've not had time or blah 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 blah. Whatever excuse there is, I think, oh, I can do this drawing tomorrow, or I can do it on this particular day, and then before you know it, like I say, a week, 2 weeks, a month's gone by and there's no content, and it's like, well, if I want my audience to grow, especially on this platform, I'm going to need to be a bit more consistent. So I'm just going to put a book here, something to take out and done. I mean, who knows, maybe these little live stream series and little time lapses, once I start getting into it more, maybe I'll have enough of an audience I can actually chat to people. That's the goal. Can even maybe get super chats going, maybe even might be worth starting up a Patreon. One of the drawbacks of live streaming at this time is you'll undoubtedly, every single stream, hear my children playing / arguing / fighting, depending on what mood they're in. I think one of the things I need to maybe not be as scared to do is filling in sort of space more with black. I think when I get more confident and get more drawings under my belt as well, I'll start experimenting more with more complicated shapes, maybe incorporate faces and skulls. Like I really like drawing skulls. Like I'm not any good at drawing sort of characters, sort of unique faces, but for the purpose of this kind of drawing, I might be able to make something interesting with it. That's what it's all about, really, just trying to make something interesting. Just make drawing fun, enjoyable. Like even just randomly drawing, like already, it looks kind of a bit like a machine. Like a bit of an end of level boss or something. Like these sort of blocky bits open up and there's all the guts and stuff inside. If you want to interpret it that way, I don't know, you can interpret it any way you want. I should probably zoom in on that a bit more actually, just thinking. Oh, I've got 3 people in here. Or 2. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Coob, how's it going, my man? You good? I have decided that this is going to be my new series. Every Monday and Wednesday, I'm just going to draw. We'll call it nonsense. Apologies for the shouting in the background. My kids are causing carnage. Because it's what they do. It's rare that I get 3 people watching my stream. but I am delighted. Please don't make me have to go down and sort the kids out, please. Anyway. It looks great, love both pages. Thank you. Kids are good at carnage, indeed they are. Hate to break it to you, but I might have been watching on my second account. Oh, that's fine. Still goes towards the old hourly watch rate, doesn't it? Because it's before you can start monetizing it. What is it? Is it 1,000? What is it? 1,000 subs. Give me 1 second. I'm not going to shout at them, but I need to tell them 1 second. Sorry about that. I've told them to just have a time out of each other for a little bit. Yeah, what was I saying about the watch time? Yeah, 1,000 subs and I think it's, is it 4,000 hours? Or have I got that wrong? No, it is 4,000 hours, isn't it? But they changed it because it's, you need to be doing that in a year. But I don't know how exactly that works. Is it like, does it roll on? Or is it like a start to finish thing where if you start, say, January 1st and you roll it all the way through till December the 31st, and if you don't reach it then you start again? Or does it just keep kind of like, it'll measure it from January 1st to December 31st, then from January 2nd to January 1st, that kind of way? I don't know. I don't know. But I figured if I can live stream now on YouTube, because I did no clue, neither do I did a one live stream on Twitch. I think I mentioned this before, but then they changed the rules on that, like the split isn't as good, and that was right when YouTube decided that you could stream. I thought, well, if YouTube's taking advantage of its streaming options and it's better, it just makes sense to keep everything on YouTube. So I'll do that. It'll just be a bit more helpful, I think. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, where if I'm going to be, even when I'm scrubbing ideas down and practicing and trying new stuff, why not document it? Someone out there might find it useful. Well, not even you, it doesn't even have to be useful, just entertaining. Just if people like watching other people draw weird stuff. And it's fun to just draw rougher lines. Like I make such an effort a lot of the time to make really accurate lines and accurate, like precise shapes. It's just nice to let loose and just mess about and just draw random stuff. Just to see what happens, see how it comes out. You never know. How's you anyway, Coob? You alright? You got did you manage to get that song out? I think you said the last time you said you had a creative spark and you wanted to take advantage of it. Did anything come of that? Did you manage to get something down? Hello to the other person that's in here as well, by the way. I don't want to leave you out. So it could be the same person as the last time in the stream I did earlier today. I had someone bounce in. Could be the same person, could be someone different, no idea. Either way, welcome. Good, bit tired, yeah, managed to make good stuff. Oh, great stuff. I'll have to check that out when I can. Sounds good. Oh, I forgot to do something. I won't bother doing it today, but on my that bit of software I told you about last time, PureRef, I took a load of screenshots of sort of games that inspire me, like R-Type and all that kind of stuff. My plan for this particular session, this live stream, whatever you want to call it, was to sort of have a look at those sort of bosses and levels and draw inspiration from that. Like I said, I don't want this to be like perfectly planned or anything, but just to sort of have a quick scan, because I'm not looking at anything now, but just to have a quick scan beforehand and just sort of mess about with that. I mentioned on the stream I did earlier that like I kind of talked out my pretty much my entire weekly plan of when and where I want to do drawings. So like these live streams will be every Monday and Wednesday. Tuesday will be like my time lapses, and then I can use that as a reason to get back into the A6 ones because I've neglected them. Wednesday, because I'd only be doing this on a Wednesday, it will free up a bit of time to sort of do more experimental stuff, play about with digital work and other projects. Thursday would be another time-lapse day, because I'd want 2 days for those, one for the sketchbook drawings and one for the graffiti style drawings. Friday's the Arteza series, that one's already locked in, which is good. Monday's this, because I wanted Sunday. I was meant to do it this Sunday, but I just didn't have the energy. I was still recovering from the cold or whatever it is I had. I might have had COVID, I don't know, I didn't bother testing. But yeah, just sort of days, all the days are starting to get planned out now. Because I think what I'll do, because Wednesday and Friday, because I wanted to leave a bit of space as well for other projects, and Wednesday and Friday seem like the perfect day to do it. Like I know I did one of these on Friday. But I just think the best day to do this would be Monday, because Monday's a day when I kind of get back into the swing of things from sort of having the weekend off from drawing, because I don't want to put loads of pressure on myself saying I've got to draw every day all the time forever and da-da-da. I don't think that's a good way to go, because I'll just get burnt out and put too much pressure on myself, which I don't think is a healthy thing. Just take certain things as it comes. Yeah, I think Wednesdays I can work, because that will give me a little bit of free time as well to work on things like, I'll do a new thumbnail for this, because apparently that helps with the YouTube algorithm. I'm not convinced it does, but I'll do one anyway. Just to make it look a bit neater, look a bit more attractive. There is something really satisfying about being a lot rougher with the lines. I quite like the result as well. Makes it look a little bit more artsy. All it is just me messing about. That's all it is. Having a little scribble. It's weird because even if I'm happy with the track, I kind of feel like it doesn't belong on my channel. Why? If you did it, chuck it out there. It's nice that you're getting your streams organised. Yeah, it's more just to help myself, because up until this point, like I started this in June. I think it was the end last June. And I've got 79 videos up. This will be number 80. And one of the things I've noticed with other channels, I think I've mentioned this before, where channels that have got really good work, they'll only have, you know, those, say, individual videos might have, say, 10k views or whatever. But then that channel's maybe got 1,000 subs, and like I'll see over the course of, I don't know, maybe a year or a couple of years, they've only got like 50 videos out, and they're really sort of all over the place. Like, you know, there's like a month or 6 months in between them, and I think the longest gap I've had is about a month. I think that was in December. I'm pretty sure December was the longest period of time I went without posting. And I mentioned before that December, weirdly, was the time I gained the most subs and had the most views, which, again, partly made me give up with attempting to figure out the YouTube algorithm. I just think, well, this is nonsense, isn't it? And I think just for my own benefit, just be consistent, because in the long run, that will probably benefit your channel. It'll just benefit sort of me being organised. It'll make me more productive, which will just in turn help in my work. I nearly said that, oh, I've messed that up. And I said, no, that's not the point of this. You can't mess up. It's not possible to mess up in these drawings. That's the point. There is no messing up. There is no... right, there's no wrong. It's just draw, be free, have fun. Hey Julie, look what you're doing to me. No mess ups, only opportunities for innovation. I like that. Sounds like a slogan for a car advert, that, doesn't it? But it's true. It's very true. I do think I need to be a little bit braver with darker spaces though. I could think, oh, I don't want it to just be all boxes and white space and all that sort of stuff. Maybe a little bit short notice. I did post this out on my YouTube community tab and Instagram and TikTok and all that business to try and get some hits. Now that I've got my days a bit more organised, I can maybe put it out there a bit earlier and say, hey world, come and watch some random guy scribble some lines for your entertainment. I don't even know what pen I picked. 04, the 04. Just thought about that just now. I thought, which one did I pick again? Don't even know. Be right back, gonna grab some snacks. Snacks are good. Gonna try something. Dun, dun, dun. I'm back. How was your weekend? Weekend was good, thank you. There was a food market in the village that I live in. So we went there, had some food, met up with some friends, and then on a whim, they just said, do you want to come back to ours for a Eurovision party, because Eurovision Song Contest was on. I do not watch that show at all, but we just all said, yeah, why not? Something to do, isn't it? We all went back, had a few drinks, had a good laugh. It was fun. Got loads of good food from that market. I felt knackered on Sunday though, yesterday. I felt exhausted. I don't know why. But yeah, it was a good weekend. You just reminded me now that you said snacks. How was your weekend? Good? And what snacks did you get, more importantly? Where's this? Right, this is what I wanted to do. Never mind that. Just remembered I wanted to try this, just black out big chunks, just to see how it looks. The Finns are mad about getting second place in Eurovision. Yeah, I heard that. It was Swedes won, didn't they? Met my cousin for the first time in a while. Oh, that was good. Got some crisps. What crisps you get? Yeah, back on the Eurovision though, the Croatians were nuts. I thought they were trolling. And it's like, do you know what? If I was going to vote, I would vote for them, just for the comedic value. UK did rubbish, as usual. With the exception of last year, where they actually did well, but we're never going to win it because Ukraine was going to get the vote. I have no idea if they deserved to win it last year because I didn't watch it. So I cannot comment. I just know that the UK notoriously do awful. And last year, oh sorry, this year was no exception. Dylan Chives crisps, they sound awesome. I love crisps. Crisps are like my favourite, like one of my favourite snack foods. I love a bit of crispage. I'm not 100% sold on us winning the Eurovision. The song isn't exactly original. There's a Ukrainian song from like 15 years ago that sounds pretty much identical. Oh, are you a Swede? Sweden. That is a country on my bucket list. I've been to Norway. My dad used to work there, and visited in there once. Norway's a very nice country. I've heard Sweden is also delightful. I actually like this. I like Finnish heritage, living in Sweden. Ah. But yeah, Scandinavia in general. Everyone raves about Iceland as well. The UK is very, very nice. I'm very happy to believe it and be living here. It gets a bit of a bad rep because of the dickhead they have in charge, but I like being British and I like the UK. How are we looking? If you get the chance, visit the north of Sweden. It's truly majestic with the forest and ocean. Yeah, I bet it is. I think Scandinavia in general is elite. Because I've only done Norway. It was Stavanger. That's where I went. That's where my dad used to work before he retired. And I went and paid him a visit, and it was awesome. I would say if you ever visit the UK, I would say Yorkshire, which is where I live. I'm not from there. Scotland, that's where I am from. Scotland is just gorgeous. It's got, I mean, obviously some of the towns are not, but the sort of wildlife, countrysides, all that sort of stuff, that is. There's some places down south. I want to say Somerset's really nice. I used to live there. There's loads of places in the UK. I keep thinking Durham. I don't think it is Durham though. Whitby. That's really good. My kids have got a field trip there soon. I'd say I'm just about done with this. I've never visited the countryside of the UK, only London. I'd like to see the Royal side. Yeah, London's one of those places to me. It's like any big city that, as a place to visit, it's bang on. I personally think I actually like London as a place to visit, but I don't think I'd like to live there. Like my sister, she's a nurse. She used to live in Sydney. Because that's where she got, but she used to do her nursing, well, she got a job out there, and we visited there. And you know, Sydney's pretty much as you'd expect, very touristy, very nice, bloody expensive. But I just couldn't imagine living there. Like I live close to a city. It's not a very big one. And it's handy to sort of go and visit, and it's, like I said, it's not very big, so, but to live like in the heart of a city, that might be a bit much for me. Although I do like being near one for convenience. I'm really. Thing is that this is oh, thank you. You could argue that this is finished, but I'm actually having a lot of fun drawing it, so I'm just going to keep playing about. Change thickness of my pen. Like paddle off some stuff like that. Just to give it a bit more of a. It just gives it a bit more of a ship feel. It just gives it a bit more of a feel of a ship or a machine. I live in the suburbs of Stockholm, very rarely go to the sea except when I'm going to the cinema. Yeah, it's perfect sort of place, isn't it? Too much people for me. Totally feel you there. Your viewership went up to 5 for a minute, did it? I didn't notice. But oh my goodness. We're making waves now. the only thing when I have to draw. I might leave it there. There's not really much else I can do with this one. Might sort of panel these out a bit. I might leave that there. I'll sign it off. I've just completely forgotten how to do my signature then. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, quite happy with that. Like I say, there was no thought. I had to go AFK. Might have to call it a night soon. I'm so sleepy. No, I totally understand, man. But I think I'm going to call that there. There's not really much else I can do with it, but to all those who joined, thanks very much. Thanks again, Coob, for joining, for watching, for chatting. I'm just quickly neating this line up. It's a bit ski-whiff. I just noticed it on the stream then, it was bugging me. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that, how that came out. Like I say, there was no plan or idea in my head of what it was going to look like, what it was going to be. It was just head down and draw, see what happens. Got a good hour in. Pleasure as always. Enjoy to see you work. No, I'm glad you like it. You are my one vocal fan. Though, oh, well, there was Strawberry last time. I don't know if they've been in. I don't know if they keep up. But any view, any chat, any comment is appreciated. I'm glad you like the stream. So this stream, whilst I've got you here, every Monday and every Wednesday, I'll be doing this one. I'll do the Monday one at 7. And the Wednesday one, I can probably get away with doing that at 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. It just depends, because we've got sort of family stuff to do. I don't know. I'll think of something, and then that'll be my only stream on a Wednesday. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be time-lapse stuff. I'm going to get my A6 drawings on shorts. Fridays, the Arteza. Yeah, that's it. And then anything in between I think of, I'll put up. But for now, that's another one in the bag. I'll put pictures up and all that business. But thanks again to all who joined. Good chatting to you again, Coob. I'll see you all soon. See you in a bit.